Hello, this is Mrs. Savage. I've prepared this tutorial to help you with your China and Japan research. I'm going to refresh your memory on using the library's online public access catalog, or OPAC, as well as WebPath Express for high-quality internet sites. And finally, we're going to talk about an online encyclopedia that you have available to you through your laptop. So the first thing we're going to do is go into Middle School of the Kennebunks webpage, departments, and then libraries. This takes you directly to our district library listings. We are, of course, in Middle School of the Kennebunks, and so that is where we will enter. The first page that you see is your home page with lots of helpful links. One of the links that I want to highlight while we're here is the style manuals, which actually is a fancy word for preparing your bibliography. So you have Son of Citation Machine, How to Cite YouTube, Bibliography Maker, etc. And those can be used, again, to do online bibliography citation. Hopefully you've used those in the past and they are familiar to you. I will sort of just show you. We go use MLA, Monkeys Love Apples, or Modern Language Association. And when you do that, it gives you basically lots of different choices for whatever you're citing. Let's just go with a traditional book. And essentially it's a fill in the blanks. And at the end, when you are done with it, you click Submit, and it gives you your citation with all the punctuation and spacing fully prepared. So this is a great little tool. So we're going to get out of that because I just wanted to sort of highlight that. So again, you have style manuals. But let's first go into the catalog. Now, it's very important that you have good keywords, which means you need to think about your topic before searching. It's important to also note that, putting in 5, 6, 7, 8 keywords is just not going to be effective. You really need to think about 1, possibly 2 keywords. So, say your topic is bonsai trees, I would just start off with bonsai. Now again, I've checked to make sure my spelling is accurate, because spelling will help, will either hamper your search or make it a little more efficient. So check your spelling before you get started. Again, we always use the keyword button. Always, always, always click on keyword. And there are 2 items related to bonsai in the middle school library. 101 Bonsai and Bonsai Secrets. And we know they're helpful because they're nonfiction information books, because they start with a number, nonfiction number information. If we want to know more about the book, we click on Details. That gives us some information. It gives us a brief summary, which we may want to read. And again, that call number, where it can be found on the shelf. And then we can decide if it's something we want to use for our research or not. Now again, the summary is not going to contain everything about that book. It's just a brief blurb. So don't dismiss the book out of hand. You may want to still go look at it, even if the summary doesn't particularly cover your particular interest, okay? Now, I also want to show you, when we go back, we follow our breadcrumb trail, go back to our search results. And over here, these are the titles that have come back, right here. And then here are the websites, okay? So we click on websites, and we have 8 high-quality websites related to bonsai, okay? And these are, again, educationally sound, high-quality websites that have been selected by the people that make our library software product. This looks promising, The Art of Bonsai Trees, and it talks about China, 400 and 800 years old, etc., Chinese tradition. Okay, if we're doing China research and it's bonsai, that sounds like a good match. So we click on that, and it takes us directly to the website. Now, again, if you noticed, we're going to go back to our library search. I only used 1 keyword. I didn't say bonsai trees. I didn't say books about bonsai. Just the keyword that I'm looking for. Now, if you can't find your particular topic, try a general book like China. Inside a book on China is going to be lots of helpful information. Maybe your topic doesn't come up on the OPAC, but I have many, many books on China and Japan, for that matter. And so the thing to do is to take a look at what's available, and look in the index, the back of the book, see if your topic is there. Okay, so you can see that we have so much here related to China. Okay, so something like this National Geographic China Traveler, will have a lot of information about general aspects of China. So if you don't find your specific topic, I strongly suggest that you try a general search. Another choice you have is using this power search. So say you want, okay, It allows you to search for more than one keyword. And for some reason, this helps the computer think a little better, so when you split it down. So I'm going to put Japan and recipes. And, okay, so we have recipe and craft guide to Japan, Japanese food and drink, a reference book, Encyclopedia of Foods and Recipes of the World, The Cooking of Japan, etc. I have 4 good, high-quality sites. Don't always have book cover pictures, but don't let that, detain you. We also want to make sure it's in 0 of 1 available. That means it's currently checked out. Okay? You can check on that and see when the book is due back. That only indicates when it's due, not necessarily when it's returned. So these are some tips to help you make the best use of the OPAC. So again, spelling is important. Choice of keywords is important. Ask your teacher for some keywords. Ask the librarian to help you with your keywords. Don't give up if you don't find it. It's generally just a matter of getting the right keywords, checking spelling, etc. So we've gone a little bit over the OPAC. I'd like to show you one other resource. And I'm going to minimize this window. Right down here we have what's called the Ultimate Reference Suite. It's turquoise with a thistle on it, white thistle. And what this is an online encyclopedia and reference suite, meaning it has other reference tools in it. This is great, whether you use a hard copy encyclopedia or whether you use this online encyclopedia. They're both going to be great tools for your research, often a good place to start to get some background information on your topic. So let's start off. I'm going to replicate the other one and just do bonsai and see what we have. Oh, you know what? I want to point out, this is the quick search, okay? And at this point, we were effective in finding what we needed. I'm going to digress for a moment. I want to point out that your citation is already done for you down here, so really you just have to copy and paste. And if you're smart, you'll do it as you go. That way you don't have to go back and recreate your search at a later time. So you have a little bit of bonsai information. You can also, the reason I suggest starting with an encyclopedia is because you can get some other keywords to search on. Let's start and see if our results are any different in the traditional search bar versus the quick search. It's always a good idea to compare. Research is really just checking. I mean, it's just trying different things. Well, now this is interesting, okay? So really, we have 3 encyclopedia articles, Bonsai, which is this article on the right, Home Arts from Japan, probably talks a little bit about bonsai rolls and interior decoration, okay? Interestingly enough, we've got calligraphy in there as well. And then we have an image. Okay, so this is helpful. So, you may want to start up here if you want to provide yourself with not only encyclopedia articles, but images, and I know sometimes there are media choices as well. So you might try, let's try tea, because I know people have done a search on that. Okay, so we've got a tea ceremony in the images. Okay, we have tea up here, which is great. Okay, it gives us some basic background on tea. Okay, and talks about really tea around the world, and I'm sure China is mentioned in here because China is China variety right here. So, you have some good information. Again, ask the librarian for tips on keywords, ask your teachers on tips for keywords, look for keywords as you're searching. It's kind of like a trail. You pick up different words, you try them. I hope these 3 tools will be very effective in your research. I'm sorry I can't be with you to help you, but I'm hoping that this will just refresh your memories enough so that you find the information you need. Always ask for help, please. Don't give up and say, I don't have anything. The library doesn't have anything on this, because chances are it's there, we just have to find it. So I wish you the very best and good luck and happy researching.